Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play NieR Automata. I am back in the camp because I actually am crazy and I don't know how to, effectively use my time. So I went for some more farming, even though I know that it's really not necessary to do it all. And I did try to get more filler metal, but I basically had to give up. Because it was just... I wasted a lot more time. Not as much time as last time, but too much time in the factory, only getting a single piece, and I decided that it was just not worth it. But I did get the simple gadgets that were missing, and that actually did not take that long, once I finally, sat down and did it. So I guess ultimately it's not that bad. Oh, and... would you look at this? I was hoping that the third part would not actually need... or I knew that the third part would not need filler metal. But I didn't know, of course, exactly what it needed. I could have looked that up, but I didn't. And it turns out that whatever... Oh, it's elaborate gadgets. Oh no. I will need 2 more of those. Oh no, do I upgrade this one instead? I don't know if elaborate gadgets will be able to... will be available for just buying at some point. I know that most items will, but simple gadgets happens to be one of the items that can never be bought. Filler metal, I think, can be bought, actually, which is why I stopped caring. Stopped trying and wasting my time. Elaborate gadgets, I'm not sure, but that being said, I did get 2 of them while trying to get the 2 or 3 missing simple gadgets. So... if I really need to farm those, I guess it's not so bad. I'm gonna upgrade now because I can. Yeah, and this one also needs... oh, it also needs complex gadgets, which I will need 1 more of in the end. This one doesn't. But yeah, I'm obviously still missing those power parts L. Okay, well. I also upgraded some more weapons because I ended up killing lots of machines, getting some more machine legs, a torso. Unfortunately, I'm still missing lots and lots of machine arms because I have plenty of one-handed swords that are still level 3 and not upgraded. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I actually did end up upgrading both the spear, the black spear, and the white fist weapons to level 4, and the smith still didn't have anything to say, so yeah, I guess that he was just supposed to tell us that those weapons exist somewhere, and there's probably no further storyline associated with that, which is unfortunate, but, whatever. What else? I guess traffic noise is happening because it's very, very hot, and I have to have my window open, or else I'm gonna melt and or suffocate, and yeah, so sorry about that extra noise level. I hope it's not too bad. With all that out of the way, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and infiltrate that tower and see what happens, because I know I've read it while looking up various things, and basically it has been spoiled that way, that there will be some sort of chapter selection at one point. You know what? Why don't I ride you? Oh, because it's gonna be awkward to get out of here. Never mind. Wait. Hello. No, this works. If you would let me mount you, please. Yeah, take those 2 steps. And then it will let me mount. Right. I mean, at this point I probably would have reached the crater on foot in the same amount of time, but oh well. Also, can I actually make it down without my mount dying? Maybe? Just barely? Not that it matters, really, except, morally. Okay. Yeah, so there will be a chapter selection, so I really don't need to be so worried about, doing things now, or at any point in the game, really. I could just have rushed along the main story all along, and it would have been fine, because I will have opportunity to complete any side quests and all upgrades and whatever, whenever I want to. Should I interact with these? Apparently. Okay. Because obviously the main tower is marked as my quest target. Ouch, okay.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower Systems Tower Subunit Access granted.
So I do this, and then I'll be able to hack the main access? Presumably? No. Wait, do I hack these individually? Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, there is a time limit on these. Oh. Good to know. So I should probably ignore enemies? Oh yeah, I guess it works perfectly fine. Alright.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah, well.
But locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the
Yes.
main.
Thank you, game. I did figure that out in the end. Okay, we got some hurt blocks here. Doesn't seem all that dangerous, honestly. As in, you know, completely trivial. Fair enough. Actually, did these change shape? No, they did not. That one just looks different. Okay. Okay. Oh, multiple force. Gotcha. Alright. I mean, is this supposed to be challenging? I'm pretty sure this would work even with a lowered frame rate. But who knows?
You've unlocked
Yay.
all of the sub-units.
Oh, thank you.
That means a special prize is waiting for you
Special
inside
prize.
the tower.
Why do I have my doubts
We
about
look
this?
forward to serving you.
Serving, huh? Oh,
Alert.
this...
Enemy caution
what?
level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
But they were literally inviting me.
Out of my way!
Well, these are apparently very low level.
They won't stop coming!
Yeah, I mean, that's a problem because, you
Alert.
know,
Allied signal detected.
can't really
Allies?
keep... Huh? Allies? Oh. You
Wait,
girls.
you?
9S? We've been expecting you.
What? Huh?
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Okay, do we? I mean... I guess we do.
Popola?
But,
What are you doing here?
yeah,
Remember
what is
your
their
promise?
interest
What are
in
you
this tower
talking
specifically?
about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain
I mean,
everything
that
once
sums
we're
up this
inside.
game. But... Can I just do this now? Uninterrupted? Oh, looks like it. Actually, the machines are just standing there looking. Okay. Well... I hope the girls are gonna be fine. I mean, they're... killing them nicely enough. I really hope that
We've got
there's
this,
no danger
9S.
of them actually
You just
dying.
focus on hacking.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's just literally holding down a button. It's not that hard. Would be a bit more exciting if they were actually, you know, in danger of dying and, you know, fighting off the enemies outside while I'm in here in the cyberspace. But I guess they didn't have a way to show what was happening outside. Maybe in a split screen sort of situation, picture in picture or something. That would have been cool. Showing Devla and Popola fighting and maybe struggling outside while I was, you know, trying to hacking stuff in here. Under time pressure? Oh my god. Don't choke now, please. Okay, thanks. Oh wait, it's not over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What now? Oh no. What?
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit his self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
Is it? I mean, I have no idea what that actually entails.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No,
What
don't!
are you doing? Can you even hack?
You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter
Oh.
what!
Atone for your sins, huh?
But if you do that, your circuits will...
It is actually opening.
Right.
Don't leave your sword like that. You might need it.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
I mean, so do I. I really have no idea. Oh no, what now? What? Huh? Whose video feed was that being distorted all of a sudden? What is going on? Game, please. Oh no. Wait. Oh, that means that now we switch over to A2? Data records alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Yes. I guess. Suddenly, flashback to Devila and Popola's past? Oh, just as still images now? A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. Like actual people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair, we shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, and for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Okay. Ah, watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloody, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, Oh! We do get a choose-your-own-adventure style episode here, like in the first NieR. I was not expecting that, honestly. That was one of my favorite episodes just because it was so different. Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. Replace the bandage and hope for the best. I mean, this seems like the obvious choice. Yeah, I guess it's wasting more time, but at least check if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, which I guess we don't have yet. None of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They won't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The Black Scroll took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing her say that. Her shout makes me jump. Just a little, but enough for her to notice, seeing that her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the Black Scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popola models from another town. The wind drops my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. Oh. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over. Remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fate that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. Yeah, I mean, obviously people would hate someone who looked just like them. I mean, it's sad, and I don't think it necessarily had to be like this, but yeah, okay, I get where this is going at. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. Yeah, that is crazy. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. "It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do." But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So, rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering in the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. Well, maybe I should have, because, I doubt it would have helped, but you would have been in the right. As far as I'm concerned, there is only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on one of the other sides. On the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there is anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devila's cheek or support her body. Touching her cheek is a nice gesture, but I guess supporting her body is more useful. I don't know, I'm gonna go with this, even though I don't know what I'm aiming for here, if this even makes any difference. It seems like the first two options didn't really ultimately make much of a difference. If anything, it seems like there's an emotional and a more rational option each time. Should I be more emotional? Is this gonna ultimately lead to more tragedy than it would either way? I don't know. This game is making me so paranoid. Let's support her body. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Okay. Well, thanks for that bit of backstory. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of this instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Wow, that's so cruel. Why though? Unless they are talking about the two specific units responsible for that incident? and not the entire series. But I mean, even then it would be cruel, but I guess it would make some sort of sense as a punishment. But it really feels like the entire series, all surviving models, do share that guilt for no reason whatsoever. And that is extremely cruel.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I mean, they did ultimately make it.
You never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I mean,
Query:
I guess it would be a bit hard to explain.
why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible.
Yeah, unless it's meant to be infiltrated.
Entrance is a trap.
Yeah, thanks. Couldn't have figured that out myself.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
Yeah, well, okay. Also, there seems to be, unless we already used the elevator, the assumed elevator inside the tower shaft, I guess, the tower base, and reached the larger top part, then this place is significantly larger on the inside than it appeared. Okay, I can jump down here. Interesting. At first I thought the game wouldn't let me, but, well, I was wrong. What kind of items do we have in here? Meteorite. Alright, okay.
Corrupted Yorha units.
Yeah. It's never fun fighting those. Also, these are so low level. Man, I feel bad. Moldavite. At least give me some, you know, something actually useful here. Some actual high-level materials. Sorry, girls. I hope it's better this way.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to
What
love
subunit?
I'm gonna kill you.
If this voice even has a physical representation. Okay. Before I go in there and just want to take a quick look around, if there's anything interesting to see maybe. I mean, this entire scenery is somewhat interesting, but it doesn't look like there's anything that might give me a hint as to what's going on or something. Okay, boss fight? Oh no. Not like this. This is not fair.
2B models?
Did they just replicate these, or were there actually this many exact copies of 2B?
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am.
Are you?
I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Okay. That's a lot of them. Should I hack them? It would make the most sense, huh? Although I doubt that they're nearly as strong as the real 2B was. Also, hacking them all individually is gonna take some time. And I don't even have the... oh yeah, there is a movie. I don't even have the stun chip equipped. Which would make this possibly worthwhile.
2B! 2B! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
What is A2 doing right now? I'm struggling to remember when we last saw her. We saw her on top of the 3rd resource collection unit fighting that long-armed unit after 9S fell. And after finishing off the corrupted 210.
Alert.
We done?
Enemies detected.
What?
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Oh. Oh no. Oh wow. Holy crap. Well, rip. Fell for the trap, I guess. Now what?
Alert.
Oh,
The
okay.
structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Let us check it out, indeed. Although, that being said, I wonder. Well, I knew that I wasn't gonna have enough time to record the usual hour in one go. So what I'm gonna do now is... Wait, are we near an access point? Kind of? Well, this it's not exactly what I had in mind. But I guess it works if I can go down here. This is weird. I don't think I ever jumped down like this. But this should work. Yeah, okay. We have an access point, so I can at least save here and end this session. I'm probably gonna continue the episode after all, instead of making this a short episode. I mean, it would make sense to make a cut here, you know, thematically. Somewhere that you actually do not deal critical hits at all without a critical hit chip. And it's only the best one I could equip with all my remaining capacity was only a 3% up, but I guess if your baseline is actually 0, and I really just didn't pay attention to that before, but yeah, if your baseline is 0, then I guess 3% is quite a bit better, especially since apparently crits do deal 10 times damage. That must have been some of those huge numbers that I saw with the Cypress Stick, I think. That Dragon Quest style weapon. Anyway, I don't know why I'm wasting so much time just talking. Long story short, we're just gonna continue the main story and see what happens. Oh no.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
Okay. I mean, good to see that you're still fine. Apparently, I can also only talk to Devila. Is that should I be worried about Popula? I'm gonna assume that they're alright.
Say...
Yes?
Did we...
Did you what?
Did we manage to help?
You helped a lot. Guys, please,
You
stop
did.
torturing yourselves. You did nothing wrong. Yes,
We,
okay.
9S...
Yeah, thanks. No, seriously, thanks,
I
guys.
see.
Okay. Wait. Oh, this is the elevator, I guess. Ah, that makes sense. So this entire room just travels upward. Okay, I see. And I guess we're gonna follow 9S's steps. Yes, this looks like the same place. I guess we'll see the room where he was assaulted by like a dozen B2 clones and ultimately was blown up by a cheap trap.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
go. What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather
This
additional
follows me.
data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
I guess it's supposed to be where he was blown up, even though that actually happened over here. Maybe the place was random, based on where the 2B clones happened to die. I also did notice this chest here on the map when playing as 9S, but I kind of missed my opportunity to pick that up. Good thing it wasn't a locked one. Alright, so obviously all the bodies have been removed, including 9S's. Whatever that means. Oh, a meteorite. Thanks. I needed that. Oh, you know what? This is a location from NieR 1. This is the library in the starting town. Where I don't know which one, Devila or Popula, was the librarian slash mayor or something like that. And
What's up with this
the
place?
major quest giver.
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
Yeah,
What's
thanks.
that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Data storage, yeah, I guess. Never looked at it that way, but I mean, I guess I did. It's just, you know, not. You don't usually refer to it that way. More meteorite, wow. Also, I'm pretty sure behind this door, which I curiously cannot open, there used to be. I really should remember. Something bad was locked up inside there. Some like creature created by the by the Black Scrawl, this thing, this corruption or infection that afflicted the replicants that were supposed to be humanity's salvation. Okay. Wow, lots of meteorite. Okay. Being very generous here, game. So this used to be Popula's I want to say Popula's office. Yeah, it's a nice touch. The camera also shifted to the sideways view like this. Small recovery. Okay, I'm only allowed to walk like this. And over here was some sort of trophy collection room, I want to say. Yep, sure enough. Huh. But actually, yeah, instead of boss trophies from the from the from NieR 1, it's actually boss trophies from this game, which is a really nice touch. Cannot interact with them at all, but yeah, we have. Yes, we have Adam and Eve. We have Soshi. We have the King. Actually, wow, that's not a boss. Down there is Engels. We have Simone. Even this whatchamacallit, Goliath Flyer. The dude with the arms. Yep, they're all there. Oh, even Green is up there. Like Engels, a little bit weird to see them all basically shrunk down to the same size, or sized up in the case of the King. Pretty cool place here, I must say. So obviously I'll have to interact with these glowy things here.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to your high unit A2.
Peachy.
Okay. Neat. Okay, no time limits. So I'll just have to shoot my way through here. It's a bit of a maze, I guess. Not particularly complicated though. Oh, library index, okay. Adam unit storage record. Eve unit storage record, interesting. Yorha communications interception. Yorha server, human server establishment record, human heritage preservation record, tower system summary. That sounds interesting. Tower subsystem summary, special units creation record, plant species preservation record, animal species preservation record. I mean, I wouldn't mind reading all of these, but I guess immediately helpful would be the tower system and tower subsystem. Okay, thanks.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Did the colors change? Somehow everything looks a bit more purple than it used to, but maybe that's just me. Nope. 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 Game, please. Let me do a sharp turn. Okay. Is there something up with these cubes? Do I have to destroy these? Can I shoot through here? No. Oh, of course not. Alright. Human server records, alright. Outline predicted human server infiltration route release. What? Dummy protection installation map, SG block, GI block, SF block, genetic storage warehouse location information. Also potentially interesting. Browsing restricted, browsing restricted. Huh. Okay. No
These
comment?
records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Presumably? Oh, okay. This time the big cubes are just slightly hidden. Class 1 patient health record. Patient Yona. Yona? Yora? Could there be a connection there? Yona was the sick daughter of the of NieR 1's protagonist, who we wanted to save. It might be that's for the 360 version. The PS3 version might have had it, so that the I know the protagonist was younger. In the 360 version, he was it was her father, so he was, I don't know, in his 40s or something. Whereas for the PS3 version, it was more like your typical JRPG protagonist, teenage boy, and I'm not sure if he was also trying to help Yona, and she might have been his sister instead. I don't know. I never played that version. Chest X-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1 continuing chronic renal failure. Renal failure? Not sure what that means. C2 convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. No vomiting. 4 milligrams luciferase. Okay. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. Does it now? A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated. I meant to scroll down, sorry.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Oh, that one might not have been active before. But let me actually finish reading the one I accidentally cancelled. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. Oh, preservation? Okay. As backup in the event of sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. Okay.
Huh? What's that?
You mean...
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
Model number 2?
This data.
Oh, hi. I also seem to remember a boss fight against a similarly looking boss in this place, in NieR 1. Oh. Oh well, change of scenery. Oh, you're not looking so hot. But hey, it's only the left arm. No huge deal. Oh, what? I mean, that's not the 2B, we know that. But I guess it is nice seeing her face. But where is this? Did they actually fall through the floor? What? Okay, that's not what I expected. On-the-fly repairs? How does that even work? Okay. I mean, let's just not question it too much. Androids.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Sure. Yeah, you're in perfect fighting condition. No problems here.
Alert. Virus
Can I even jump?
detected
I
in
cannot.
locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
Sounds like a good idea. Eliminate virus. Oh. Stop shooting me. Ow. Oh wow. Almost flew right into that, my god. Is there even anything down here? Nope. Like, maybe I have to destroy... I probably just have to destroy all the shooters, as usual. Yeah. Not sure why I was expecting anything else, honestly.
Virus eliminated.
Hey,
95% of functionality restored.
That sounds good. Now I can finally collect the loot. If I can move again, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Big chest. Projective Assault 11. Wow. Okay. I'm missing lots of those. I wonder where they could be. Also, yeah, I guess the idea is that we did actually fall through that collapsed ground. Doesn't really make sense that on A2's side there wasn't really much of a hole at all, but okay. Again, let's just not question it too much. What is... oh, just a player body. But if there are player bodies here, that seems to indicate that there's going to be some fighting here. Yeah.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
Oh, thanks, girls.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
They look
We'll reveal it
like...
once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
okay. If you say so. They're just the hosts here, I guess? Yeah, looks like it. What were you trying to do there? Who knows? Whoa, what was that? What exploded? Huh, I guess I still have the meal bullets on. I mean, it's maybe a little bit distracting? I don't know. But since it's only a purely cosmetic change, I guess I might as well keep it. Although, you know what? That being said, I guess it's... I don't know. It's getting a bit old. Nope. What am I doing here? Nope. Items, key items, meal bullets. Remove. It was fun while it lasted, but, you know, time to get serious. I'm really not sure what that sparkling is supposed to do.
You did it. Now let us show you what we promised.
What did you promise? Top secret Yorha disposal. Okay.
This is Project Yorha.
Who are those girls?
That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
Would be nice to let me know what he just read, I guess.
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. Yorha Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
Okay. Conceptual human personalities? I don't pretend to understand what's going on here, but that's okay. What do we have here? Yorha disposal. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yora project, including the commander of the bunker. Yes, okay. Project 3-1. Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. Oh, so it was all planned all along. Interesting, to say the least. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Okay. Old world info, what? Something I... Oh, of course. More Gestalt reports, but yeah, we're missing... most of them? About half of them, at least. So that's great. Oh.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them.
This might be a bit rough. Don't laser me, please. Oh god. Not sure why I said oh god. This is actually not a very hard one at all. Oh, what? I guess they have a pretty long reach. But of course they're also only level 50 and I'm level 68. Probably about to level up too. Wow. Also failing to dodge. Okay, let me guess. I'm gonna mount that one. Or maybe not. Yes, I guess I do. Okay. Oral cure. Visual cure. Yeah, why? I mean, I've seen those items too, but I haven't had reason to use any of those. Which is also curious. I wonder when those status effects will start being a thing that I have to worry about. Okay. Lucky coincidence that that flight unit happened to be mostly intact, I suppose. Okay, what now? Back to A2? Yep, sure enough. Koshi. Okay. We had Bokushi? Soshi? No Koshi? Oh,
who are they?
Swift? I hope I'm not missing any dialogue by killing this thing too fast, but it seems to really be going down pretty quickly here. Except of course now it's gone, and the door opened. Alright. That is not ominous at all. Okay, just want to make sure... Okay, the camera does not want me to look anywhere else. That's fair enough, I guess. So I'm gonna assume that there's nothing else to find or to look at in the library. What is that? That's a book, I guess. What kinds of items would this have? Okay, some recovery. Oh, chest. Chest indeed. Hard to see. Power up part L! Oh, sweet! Too bad I can't just go ahead and upgrade my pod right now. Okay. Or is this just a button? That's something. Oh. I guess more data.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Or, you know, just destroy them all. I can't actually just... Huh. Well, this is new. Just being able to, you know, move around normally. Can I jump across here? No, I cannot jump off the platform at all. Fair enough.
Who are you?
Who are they indeed?
Good to see you again. Number 2.
Well, conceptual human
Or should we call
personalities, I guess.
it 2 now? This does bring
yes.
back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
Oh, now I can fight them, I guess. Even though they're still gonna be a pain in the ass, teleporting around all the time. And also multiplying. Okay. Otherwise they seem kind of unimpressive, honestly.
You're an obstinate little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
I mean, you said that, but I'm actually killing dozens of you without much effort.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, I mean, I guess I can do that. So just let more of them spawn until something happens. Are more of them actually spawning? It's a bit hard to tell. I guess yes?
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Oh, wow.
It's also very amusing.
I'm gonna assume that they somehow cannot hear the communication between me and my pod.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
Well, it's getting pretty dense here, pretty saturated, I must say.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human.
Yeah,
We
being human is pretty
resemble each
cool.
other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
I mean, yeah, but maybe we don't want to accept death? Maybe we don't want to end? I think that's a perfectly valid... Oh. Creepy. Yeah.
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
Only 90, huh? I really like when they all just stop shooting altogether.
Yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Okay.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Oh. Well, something's happened alright.
evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous.
What? No, not at all.
It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly
Oh god,
think
this
we
is,
will?
not okay.
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
I mean, I guess. Now we just wait until only one remains and then take them out? One of them doesn't seem to be taking any damage at all. Well, I mean, almost no damage. Okay. Oh wow, do they actually... Oh well, they almost killed each other. Okay. I guess we win. Unit data updated. You know what? I kind of want to know what the game has to say about that. Oh, there are plenty of... several unit datas, I guess. But nothing super exciting, I guess. Special unit machines. Should be in here, huh? Red Girl. Okay, just Red Girl. Official name Terminal. Okay. A program projected by the network server of the machine lifeforms. The self-evolution program installed by the pods eventually fractured its ego, causing the various aspects of its personality to turn on each other. Okay. Thanks. Androids? 2B copies, yeah. These copies of the Yorha B model created by the tower attacked 9S after being infected by a virus. Though 9S was eventually able to defeat them, the timed detonation of their bodies blew off his left arm. So it did. Oh, okay. So that wasn't as much as I thought it might be. Fair enough. Where are we going? Further up, I guess. Oh. Huh? Oh. Interesting. Hello there. Koshi? Oh, that's right. We never...
Is this thing
quite finished
seriously
this fight.
still
Oh,
kicking?
what?
Speculation.
Do we?
It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
I guess. Oh,
So
well,
this just keeps going until I kill them all?
apparently?
We are.
Did it just...
Let work.
I guess. Oh, no.
Androids.
The tail is back. Can I please target the tail? No?
Bonds
There
are lost.
Ouch. Okay.
Someone, this hole. Fill
Excuse me?
this hole.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the
I don't
enemy's
wanna know.
past memories.
Okay, it fell off. That's good, right? I mean, we still didn't fully destroy it, of course, so it's... There's gonna be a round 3 for sure. Or maybe... Wait, what? Oh, hey, Nias. Also, I guess this episode is gonna be a bit long because... Well, maybe I should have kept this as 2 separate episodes after all. I guess I should have seen it coming that this tower infiltration would just, you know, end up taking a certain amount of time. Okay, this works better because this melee attack actually gets rid of both types of bullets, which is a little bit overpowered. Oh.
I believe
Roshi.
you. I
Mutan
believe
Roshi?
you. I leave live to you.
Yeah, Yes, a little bit overpowered. Well, I mean, I'm still taking damage.
Become a god. Become a god.
Also, I cannot target it. Thought you could lock on this mode.
Become.
Maybe not. Oh. Huh, okay. Going back and forth. Fair enough, I'll dig it. Oh, that was a small one. Waste. Oh, also, lots of bullets all of a sudden. Quite a few bullets. Okay.
Take their lives. Take their.
Please destroy them, thank you.
Become as gods. As gods.
Mm-hmm.
As gods. As gods.
Can I not hit him from the side? I guess not.
Lose what is precious. Lost. Destroyed. So we just.
Kind of forgot that I could do this. Since he's actually not taking a ton of damage, maybe I'm expected to use hacking here. Oh, or you know, I could just actually fail the hack. Whoa, you're looking dangerous all of a sudden. Let's try this again. This is an easier one. Okay, thanks.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
What exactly are we referring to? This entire facility? Okay. Well, it's not taking a ton of damage, honestly. Okay, this one again. Ah. Okay. I pushed him over the next threshold again. Oh, and he's back here somehow. Wait, no, never mind. It's a different one. Why do I keep forgetting? Who knows? Ow, ow, ow. Out with your bullets here. Way too many. Can I actually attack them with melee attacks? Oh, I guess I can. Or I could just shoot them and kill them quickly enough. Okay, ouch. Alright. Huh? What now? Okay. Interesting.
At the stars, sing a song. Dedicate. Now, we are machines. We are machines.
Don't do that, please.
You are androids. You are androids. Mutual enemies. Known to fight. Why do you live? Why do we exist? I see.
Please dodge.
The light. We will soar through the sky.
Running away again, or... Yep, sure enough. But he should be pretty close to death at this point, right? I was dealing a lot of damage in that phase. Okay. Fair. Nope. Well, I mean, he's dead, basically. Come on. Really. Nice. That dealt a lot of damage. Not enough, though. I guess we arrived, also? Huh? Huh? Oh. Okay. Perfect timing. Come on. Let's not do this. Oh. I guess I had this planned all along. This, okay, Koshi and Roshi, yeah. Very creative name right there. Oh. Okay. And the game's just gonna force me to switch back and forth. Sure, why not? Just a standard tanking minigame. Not great. Okay, that works. Taking heavy damage. The boss is, that is. This one looks a bit scary, but shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Not so bad. And we're just about done here? Ooh, okay. There's a lot going on here. I also almost activated Berserk mode accidentally. Are we done?
Pie!
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon.
Oh yeah, she did learn that, didn't she?
If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Yeah, pretty funny, isn't it?
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
No, not exactly.
9S. We...
Shut up! You killed 2B.
Well, yeah, technically.
That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you.
Hated to keep killing you? What?
It caused her so much pain.
What's that even supposed to mean?
The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal: cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational.
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Does it really come to this? Please tell me I control A2? Oh, yeah, I mean... Sorry, NieR, but you're not making any sense. Also, you're clearly infected by the virus, and... I mean, A2 could be more helpful in actually trying to explain what's going on. I mean, I guess she did. I mean, this whole 2E thing came out of nowhere, of course. But yeah, I mean, clearly 9S is more irrational right now and needs to be stopped. So yeah, I mean, I guess. This is gonna be extremely easy. Sorry, 9S, but you are just not a combat unit.
Pod! Hack in!
Acknowledged.
Ah, nice. So where you don't actually necessarily kill him, but actually remove the corruption? That's neat. More, you know...
Pod, we're going to repair
Nicer than I
9S's logic
expected.
circuits.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Pretty roomy in here.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Okay, and now we go... Wait. Where do we go? Oh. I see. Okay, hello, 9S. So what's the plan exactly?
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I guess at least she didn't somehow sacrifice herself to save him? It seems like, maybe? I guess she's going to attack the virus itself? Maybe use
I'm sorry.
the connection that they used to infiltrate 9S to travel into the machine network or something? Or she's just going to make the entire huge structure collapse.
I never quite realized
That works too.
how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Okay. That was ending C. I wonder... Is it only ending C because I chose A2 in the end? Would it have been ending D if I had chosen 9S? Also, aren't these credits going in the wrong direction? Maybe that's just me. I guess I'm gonna skip them. And now what? The tower has collapsed, but somehow the entire area is not buried under rubble. Okay. 9S's pouch and sword stuck in a stone. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Oh wow, okay. I didn't expect... I mean, I guess I expected it to be available soon at some point, but not... I didn't expect it to be available literally after beating the current storyline. So, I mean, I guess really all that backtracking and farming was completely unnecessary. Well, most of it. I mean, not really, because I guess I was going to have to do some farming for some of that stuff either way at some point. But with chapter select, I suppose I would have had more options to make that more, I don't know, find more convenient farming spots and whatnot. The debug menu can now be accessed by pressing RT and back. RT and back, okay. Activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. Interesting. I guess I'll give that a try at some point. You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. What? Okay. Heavy armor A, heavy armor B, camouflage goggles, A2 wig. Wow. Wow. Archive obtained, machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Oh, that's the woman with the machine head, I guess. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Save? I mean, yeah, I suppose. Do I save over this one? Also, the cursor is moving around extremely quickly. I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna save over this one. Wow, that's lots of new stuff. Thankfully I have it all on video, so I can just look it up again. You know what? I'm just gonna call it an episode here because, yeah, thanks to my decision to continue the episode, this has just turned out to be about an hour and a half long. Sorry about that, I guess. But we reached another major milestone here. No idea how the game is gonna progress from here, if chapter select is all that's left. I mean, I guess there's the debug room somehow? From the start menu, not the literal start screen. Okay. Obviously, as far as I'm aware, there are actually 26 endings, one for each letter of the alphabet, so while most of those, or many of those, might not be actual real endings, like the main endings, A, B, C, and I guess D, but there might be some more actual continuations to the storyline, so there might still be quite a bit, you know, of substance left in the game. But we'll explore all of that next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.